Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and I have a very short and fascinating game for you played by Igor Berezovsky. His opponent is V. Rusel, and the game was played in 1984 in Odessa. Now let's see how the game went on. Berezovsky had white pieces and he started with knight f3, knight f6, c4. The game is transformed into an English opening g6, knight c3, d5, c takes d5, knight takes d5, queen a4 check, bishop d7, and queen h4. Now this queen from h4 square will start creating problems for black on the king's side. Knight takes c3 was played, d takes c3, white is recapturing with a d pawn and is opening up the bishop's diagonal. Still, this is all theory, and in this position the main move is knight c6. But in our game we see bishop g7, and after bishop h6 it turns out that black is facing serious problems. That's why this knight c6 is important. You are developing your knight and you are making a waiting move. If bishop h6, simply e5, offering an exchange of queens. But after d takes c3 we see bishop g7. Bishop h6 was played, black castled kingside, and knight g5. Already white is threatening to capture on g7 and then on h7. f6, black is trying to kick away white knight and wants to meet bishop takes g7 with f takes g5. But this f6 move is weakening the light squares, and now white will start to exploit those weaknesses. Queen c4 check was played, king h8, and a powerful move by Berezovsky, queen f7. Look at this majestic queen sacrifice. White is both sacrificing the queen and at the same time is threatening checkmate in one. Rook g8 was played, black is protecting the bishop on g7, but let's have a look. What if rook takes f7, then white can recapture and can fork black king and the queen. If king g8, then knight takes d8. If bishop takes h6, simply knight takes b7. This is a winning position for white. But in our game we see rook g8, and in this position Igor Berezovsky made another move and black resigned. Can you find his next move? Ready? This time he played queen takes f6, and it turns out that this move is simply blowing apart black's position. By sacrificing the queen, white is both keeping pressure on g7 and is threatening knight f7 checkmate. For example, if bishop takes f6 or e takes f6, then simply knight f7 checkmate. Or after queen takes f6, if bishop e6, trying to prolong his resistance, then white can capture on g7 and then can go for this brilliant queen sacrifice, and then knight takes e6, again fork the king and the queen and the game is over. Or after queen takes f6, if queen e8, this time knight f7 check followed by queen takes f7, and again this is going to be winning. Let's have a look at that majestic queen sacrifice once again. This is simply awesome, guys. What a move. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you, and for more games don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.